Away. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube, I'm so fucking sorry for posting so late. Didn't trade Monday, as y'all know. I traded Tuesday and Wednesday, which is technically today, but it's gonna be uploaded at 2:13 in the morning. So technically it's Thursday, but I need to fucking get my sleep schedule fixed. I just started my sleep schedule needs to be fixed, bro. I've been going to bed so fucking late. I'm just fucking. I need to get the shit fixed. Um. But yeah, this video I'm just gonna go over Tuesday's price action and whether or not I won, lost, or any of that, and then how much I made, lost, boom, 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 the tips and tricks, guys. So, before we get started, let me just, what the fuck, bro? Okay, never mind, hold on, boys and girls. Could I? Okay, yeah, so for Tuesday, we made $469.40, and now I'm gonna go over the trade that got me to that edition, boys and girls, boys and gals. Sorry, I'm acting zesty. Let me just fix this. Boom, bada bop, boom, pow. Fix my. Oh, fuck. No. No. Boom, okay. Okay, why does my sleeve look like that? Damn. Okay. Here we are. Both of these trades were taken on ES for Tuesday and Wednesday, but like I said, I'm just going over Wednesday. I'm so fucking sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I waited this fucking long. So for Tuesday opening, sorry. There's a lot of shit going on my chart, but that's from, I needed to keep it on there for Tuesday and Wednesday to make these videos. I'm gonna make them back to back real quick. So for Tuesday, right when we start, we have these we have an SMT at Asian session and London session lows Monday. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, I'm retarded. Fuck. Okay, I was looking at this. I didn't trade Monday. What the fuck? But obviously, London session starts Monday. Asian sessions, my bad. Fuck. Guys, fuck. Sorry, it's late. It's late night brain farts. So we have London session lows. Obviously, they get swept by London session lows. Did I say that right? Asian session lows got swept by London session lows in London session, making an SMT, which this doesn't really matter when macro opens because this is like fucking hours away. But I'm saying this big leg of price action got created, and then we came up and took out these. What are these? Sorry for this high time frame. It's probably to look whack as fuck, but don't mind that, guys. We're looking right here. Boom, boom, boom. Were these daily? Oh my gosh, crap, guys. Sorry for this monstrosity. No, okay, so they were like 4-hour highs. So up, down, 4-hour high gets swept. And we have all of these high time frame lows, low, low. This low never got taken, but I'm just saying we have all these reasons for us to come back down bearish, and we fulfilled that bullish bias that I was talking about that we were gonna have for the rest of the week, but we filled it in on Monday, so there was no reason for us to go higher anymore. So after we took out those highs, we had a bunch of reasons for us to come crashing back down. So with that being said, macro opens, and we have a 1-hour high and 1-hour equilibrium here, and yes, I stopped it right here. I'll explain later, but oh fuck, damn it, boom. So yeah, on the 5-minute we make an SMT. I'm not gonna show NQ because it'll just switch around and shit, but we have an SMT. You also notice an SMT right here with this 5-minute high and this 5-minute high. We make a lower high right here on NQ. We made a higher high up here, so it'd be high, This was a high low. Yeah, and then macro opens, and we have our obviously already broken. Oh, sorry. We have already broken structure to the downside. I was hoping this 5 minute gap would have held, but it obviously didn't. But after this SMT was made, I was like, okay, we're gonna start this transformation. Boom, and we have been holding at these 4 hour highs for a bit now, and usually on the lower time frame, we'll chop around at these highs, at these really high time frame highs, before we come crashing back down. That's exactly what we did. This was not an SMT. I was hoping this would be, but it wasn't. But we had an SMT here. This 5 minute gap didn't hold. We inversed it, but then we came back down. And then we made another SMT here. Obviously, that didn't matter to me because my bias was already so strong to be bearish. So you can rule stuff like that out by then. So then, oh yeah, that's a fat wick right here, ladies and gentlemen. What is this? That's a negative. So we have a. Did we even break structure down? I think I entered prematurely. Like I said, I'm filming this basically on Thursday for Tuesday's price action. So if I'm blanking, I'm very sorry, but I'm just explaining what I see in front of me. And so the only time we break structure down, this is a down candle here, as you can see. I don't want to point, but like boom, up here, right there, you can see when I go hover over it, it is a negative. So we have a down up candle. So we wouldn't break structure till this candle right here, which I was already entering in the trade then. So my bias was already stronger. So this was low-key an aggressive entry. Let me now have to scroll all the way back over here. I can't press correct. I mean, reset chart view because it'll fuck my stuff up. But, fellas, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, I almost got stopped out. And yes, this is 2 entries. So as you can see, boom, SMT on the 1 minute, SMT there, didn't enter. The price action was choppy and it wasn't giving me anything, and it also inversed us, so I was just waiting for other stuff to happen. Then we got this big leg up, retraced. We also swept out these 1 minute highs up here, and as I've always said, when there's fair value gaps stacked on top of each other like this, for them to be inversed and me to go bearish, they all have to be inversed. Every last one of them. Hold on. Wait, fuck. This is not where it's supposed to be, but if I remember correctly, that's not on. It was like right there. Okay. Hold on. Oh no, that entered right here. Okay, so my first entry I got after we inversed all of these fair value gaps. We have a Fibonacci extension from this high to this low, and I didn't really use it when I entered. I just entered because when our equilibrium, oh my fucking gosh, equilibrium was coming up, 4 hour high got swept, SMT was made, and we inversed. Oh. Hello? Yeah? Yeah. Sorry guys, 1 second. Fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so fucking sorry, guys. Your boy is back in action, though. Sorry, there was a bunch of people in our room, and they asked me some questions about some shit, but we're back. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm gonna delete some of that footage so y'all don't have to wait through that shit. Just so you know, I was gone for a while, okay? But yeah, let me try and get back to where I was. First entry's right here, and as you can see, we deadass almost got stopped out. My stop loss was actually right here at the 0.62 Fibonacci extension. So my thought process, once we came up, what's it called? After I put this Fibonacci extension, when we made this low, as soon as we made this low, I was like, oh shit, okay, we might come up, retrace into like some confluences, fill them. So after we made this, so when I entered, right, we came down, I already said this again, but I'm saying it again, okay, my bad, because I just came back, trying to refresh my memory. Made this low, Fibonacci extension placed, right, came up, we took out, equilibrium. This could be 5 minute equilibrium, but I don't want to check because it's gonna fucking mess up the charts and all that. But we come up, take out this equilibrium, and yeah. So when I entered, my thought process, price should not be coming back up here to retrace that far, but that far. If we're gonna continue down, when all the draws were right here and right here, I took partial here first and then partial here. I entered with 2 minis. Yeah. So this was low-key a kind of just like not a throwaway trade, but it was like I knew what I wanted. I knew what price was gonna go at the end, and you know I would have re-entered if I got stopped out here. I just low-key got lucky this time, but yeah, my stop loss going here was beautiful, basically. But yeah. So I already, but like, yeah. So when I entered, my stop loss really wasn't placed when I entered, which is bad. I was just trying to. I'm pretty sure I had it like right here, but then after this low got made, I was like, okay, let me see where these like certain spots are that price may come up and retrace it to hit. So I moved my stop loss to right here. It won't let me move it to right exactly right there, but you know what I'm talking about. It's right. It was right here. And as you see, we almost got stopped out, but we didn't. Price came shooting back down, and once we came back down here, and we almost broke structure, but we inversed this gap. I re-entered with another contract right down here, and as you can see, did we break structure? Yes, we broke 1 minute structure right there. I'm pretty sure. If we didn't, I still entered prematurely. Took my first contract off right at 1 hour equilibrium, and took my final profit at this 1 hour low. So this was Tuesday's trade, and yes, y'all could have held to what was this? London session lows on ES. I just didn't, just because I wanted to take my trade and run with it, because this was a whole lot further, and you can't even guarantee this because of that bullish news, the government shutting down and all that. So I just didn't want to take those chances. Just want to take my profit and run with it. So that's what we did. Yeah, this was the trade for Tuesday. Thumbnail. Yeah, boys and girls, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys have any questions or comments about anything you saw in this video, let me know down below. Hopefully y'all see this and it's helpful. So, love y'all. Like, subscribe. Peace out.